Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how to remove carbon buildup using your vacuum ports in your intake manifold instead of the throttle body. On a previous video I showed how to do it through the throttle body of the engine, and it's gonna be around here. But this time I'm gonna show you how to do it using the vacuum system, because as in this truck the throttle body is not in an accessible place and I cannot access it with the bottle. Let's get this video underway. First thing to do is that you have to go to the intake manifold and you have to find a vacuum port. In my case it was the PCB fitting that fits the crankcase ventilation pressure to the manifold. I have removed that line and I have replaced it with this line accordingly with a little siphon. And in a nutshell, I'm gonna feed the injector cleaner directly into here. As in the previous video, you're gonna need the engine to be at operating temperature. You have to drive it for at least an hour, so all the parts of the engine including the oil is at operating temperature and hot. The heat is what it's gonna make the ingredients in the injector cleaner remove the carbon buildup. I have run this hose in this hole so I can film while I pour the injector cleaner. So now what it's left to do is turn the engine on, put it at 2000 or 3000 RPM and just slowly feed the injector cleaner into the vacuum port of the engine. For this application, since you are not disassembling the entire intake, you do not have to disconnect the MAF sensor. By the way, make sure that you're doing this on an open space outside because there's gonna be smoke and you don't want to breathe that. When I start the engine, the dash is gonna be showing check engine lights and warning lights. That's okay, it's just because it has a vacuum leak and that's what it's reading, but it's fine. Just ignore it. And I'm gonna place this bat on the accelerator pedal because forever alone crew. There we go. As you are doing this, there's gonna be blue smoke coming out of the exhaust. That's the telltale sign that this is working fine. And when you finish that bottle, you turn the engine off so the cleaner starts to do work. As the engine is stationary, I have to comment that this is an indirect port injection engine, so this actually sprays fuel into the intake valves. This engine does not have carbon buildup problems like direct injection engines do, but making this cleanup every once in a while, it's a good measure. This truck, car, crossover, however you want to call it, has almost 70,000 kilometers on it and it never received a carbon cleanup, so it was about time. Now that I have finished the bottle of Techron, I'm gonna wait 1 hour for the PolyEtherAmines and the detergents on the fuel injector cleaner to work its magic on the intake valves and intake runners of the engine. Well, it's been 1 hour. I used the other bottle of Chevron Techron, and now what is left to do is that I'm gonna let it rest another hour. I'm gonna take it out for a drive and see how it performs. The engine now will wash out every ounce of carbon left over in the intake, so it's gonna be emitting blue smoke, but that's a telltale sign that everything is working well. The check engine light is on because since we created a massive vacuum leak and everything, the ECU is telling me that there's something wrong, but that should go away in a couple of hours of driving. Now what I'm gonna do is just drive normally for a few minutes. I am back from the test drive and everything is working fine again. If that check engine light displeases you, you can erase it immediately with an OBD2 scanner, but it should be fine. Since I put the cleaner in this port, maybe all of the cleaner went into the 4 and 3 cylinders, maybe a little bit on the 2, but maybe the number 1 did not receive very much cleaner. There are other ports in the manifold if you would like to do a more thorough clean, but anyway, that's just another idea. What do you think about it, Rocco? In a nutshell, that's how you do the carbon cleanup using injector cleaner into the intake manifold directly via the vacuum ports. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like what you see in my channel, please subscribe. If you have any doubts or comments, I will always check the comment section below. And as always, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.